My name's Kev. Welcome to my vlog. This vlog I try to show the things that I do to get through living daily with several mental illness disorders. For me, those are schizoaffective disorder, which is schizophrenia, and bipolar 1. I also cope with cPTSD and inattentive ADD. I originally started this vlog a little over a year ago because people were asking me as an advocate, questions like, what are your top 5 coping skills, and what are your top 3 things to do to get through the day, and that's the kind of input that I was getting as well. And what I really wanted to see was, I felt like I had the coping skills, being kind of 15 years since my diagnosis, working on this recovery thing. But I was wondering, how is it that people implement all this recovery while life is kind of happening as well, And so in making this vlog, not only have I discovered what's been working for me, but trying to share it with you all, and just to kind of show you how I have these routines and these coping skills, but I also have these bad days and these hard days where it's really difficult to motivate myself or do the skills that I know are good for me. And hopefully these videos show how I work through that, and it's helpful for you. This week I really struggled with insomnia. It's something that I've kind of dealt with since I was pretty young, about 10 years old or so. But this week, after 4 days, I only got 1 night of sleep, and my mood was fluctuating, but I did get through the week okay. I kind of took care of me, and I kind of had an easy does it. But all the meanwhile, I had a ton of energy because I'm in my 2nd week of quitting smoking. I have to say it's the end of the week right now, and I have had 2 nights of pretty good sleep. I'm not smoking, and I've kind of made it through this wave, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay. It's the end of the week, I'm doing okay is what I'm trying to say. But the week was very difficult dealing with my insomnia. So I hope you enjoy the week that you're going to watch, and I'm going to rewind you back to Monday, and you can see the week that was. Thanks so much for tuning in. My analytics have shown me that most people, 80% of the people that watch this video, are not subscribed. If you'd like to help this channel, ways you can do that is to subscribe to the channel. This is kind of my neurodivergent pathway to success. Well, one of them. And if you want to support even beyond that, I do have a Patreon, and the link is in the description below. Along with any other resources that I might mention in this video will be in the description below. So, thanks so much. Be sure to like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube-y stuff. And I'm gonna rewind you correctly this time back to Monday, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Hobo these roads in worn out shoes, carry my load, but not nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of curious trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do.
Good morning, happy Monday. I slept well last night, and I've just been kind of up, chatting with people and doing little errands and things, having my coffee and comedy, and totally forgot about checking in. So it's about 10:15, and I got the shower running. I'm taking my meds. I had to call in a couple meds. I thought I had backups of these, and I don't. These are for my heart. So I called them in, and they're getting me some. So I'm taking my shower, taking my meds, getting ready for Mondays. I do a little tomfoolery check-in at 11 o'clock where I check in with my friends in that organization. And then at noon I have dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. I got a little dot right there. And that's usually pretty hard. So I'm getting ready for that, taking a shower, going through my routine, and trying not to smoke cigarettes. And that's been very hard too. So my mood is kind of up and down. I get panicky a lot. And a lot of it has to do with, I feel like I'm walking a tightrope, and with the quitting smoking, and I could fall off. So I'm doing things today. My number one priority today is to not have a cigarette, keep busy, and just keep moving through the day. My mood is okay. I just get a little panicky now and then. I feel kind of up and safe and social. I'm hungry, which is a good thing because I want to eat. And yeah, so I'm working up my motivation. I'm going to put on some music, probably open these shades here, and kind of get the day really moving in my head as well as in my body and in the room. All right, I'm going to go take a shower. Hey, so I finished my routine and took my beds, took a shower, opened up all the windows in here. I had some music going, and it's just a better atmosphere, better for being more productive and me being more positive. So with music going in the background too. But right now I'm getting ready to go into my first of 2 meetings, and tomfoolery and then DBT. So gonna grab a cup of coffee and probably have a bowl of cereal during the meeting. I just finished my DBT group for the week, and we talked a lot about radical acceptance and accepting your reality the way it is. Doesn't mean that you're okay with it and you're not working on it. It just means that you're accepting where you are in the moment, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. And once you do that, you can it makes it a lot easier to work your way upward. I have had to do that a lot in my life. I've had to forcibly accept reality, be it in a psych unit or a homeless shelter and things like that. And once you kind of accept where you're at, it's a lot easier to work your way forward. But I still have trouble with some parts of that, and I feel like I have trouble accepting that I'll be able to quit smoking, because I've failed at it many times, and though I'm doing good, and I'm proud of myself, so there are different aspects of my life that I still have trouble accepting, and I don't see from the perspective that would be positive. So I did my first work session for the day. Normally I do my routine, my morning routine, and then I do 2 work sessions. And the first one was my morning check-in with tomfoolery and then my DBT. And I think my second work session is, I just had it in my head and I can't remember what it was. Because I think I need to go for a walk. I was gonna do some editing and stuff like that. And I want to rehearse, come up for something for tonight. That's what it was. It took me a little while to get there. My work session 2 was, I was thinking about making some YouTube shorts. And also, I was thinking me and my friend Dan will go to the open mic tonight. So what songs do I want to play? Normally I don't really, I kind of think of what songs to play in the moment, but I do like to have a song or 2 in my head that I want to play, maybe learn something new. and fresh. So at some point today, I'll probably go through, pick up the guitar, do some rehearsing, and think about what songs I want to do tonight. Because I was looking forward to going to the open mic tonight. Mainly, I'm keeping myself super busy and just kind of doing this and that in between. And I haven't visited with my buddy Jeff yet. I'll probably do that before my second work session. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, so the second half of the day, I practiced guitar, went through some songs, and was working on the Live at Tunefoolery album project for the end of the year. And then I laid down for a while and just kind of hung out. I didn't sleep, I just laid down. It seems to be a favorite non-smoking activity of mine, is to just lay there and relax. I'm out for a walk getting some milk and cereal. And I'm waiting for my friend Dan to see if he wants to do the open mic or just hang out tonight. I'm pretty much up for anything as long as I'm doing something. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, I'm here with my buddy Dan, and we're heading up to the open mic at Indo and gonna do some songs. I'm thinking I'm gonna do My Girl and Georgia on My Mind and Jesus Just Left Chicago. So we'll see in the next clip, I guess. I'm home from the open mic. Had a good time. I played 2 songs. It was a very busy night, and I wasn't able to record because there was nowhere to put my phone that people weren't standing. So, but I did My Girl. It was okay. And then I did Jesus Just Left Chicago by ZZ Top, and a guy came up with a harmonica and played, and someone played a djembe drum, not a djembe, a cajon. So it had a nice full sound to it, and I added more bass into what I was playing so it would give a more complete sound. It sounded really nice. And then we walked home, and now I'm just going to have some goldfish crackers and watch a little Critical Role before bed and have some hot chocolate. And my plan is, if I can't sleep, I have some brownie mix to keep myself busy, and I can use my new pan that I bought. I bought this today at the thrift store. I don't think I showed you, but so I'm excited to use this because I do like making cakes and brownies. Keeps me busy, and my neighbor Jeff loves it too because he likes eating them. All right, so yeah, just a little Critical Role, a little hot chocolate, and then I head to bed. So good night from Monday night. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I had a rough night last night. I didn't get any sleep, and I'm really feeling it this morning. My body is really sore and achy. It didn't get the rest that it needed last night. I was tossing and turning and fidgeting, and it was a long night. So I'm waking up this morning. Hey, Rice Krispies. I'm waking up this morning. Not waking up. I've just been up all night. That doesn't make sense. Not waking up. I just got out of bed because the sun had come up and I was hungry. So I got up, and I'm just doing some coffee and comedy, and I'm not really finding anything that is interesting me or making me laugh at all. So I'm gonna go to my Critical Role, and watch my show. My brain is it's on fire. It's bouncing everywhere. Thoughts are going, and that's the way it's kind of been all night. And I was looking at my files because I was going to do some editing, and all of my files are very confused and not in order. So, excuse me. So I'm getting up. I'm not waking up. I'm getting up, and I'm a little stressed out. Things aren't where I want them to be. And so I'm just gonna have some coffee. I went out and got a cup across the street, and I'm just gonna relax, try to slowly organize my day, and I'm gonna need a nap or something throughout today. My pain levels are about a 7 or 8, and my mood is just, I don't know a word to put my mood. I'm not really grumpy, but I'm grumpy. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm in a limbo state. I don't have any bad feelings, I don't have any good feelings. I'm just awake. So, I'm gonna do my normal thing. I'm gonna go through my routine, start with my coffee and comedy, and then I'll take my meds, take a shower, and check the weather. And probably do some cleaning up around here. It's a small space, so it gets messy quick, but it cleans up really quick too. So I kind of like, I like my time during the day when I get to clean up and pick up my apartment and just make things neat. It brings my stress level down. So other than that, I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing well, and I'll make it through today. So let's get going on the routine. My day has been going well. I went through my routine, and then I was doing, what did I do after that? I just remembered I hadn't checked in with the vlog, so I thought I would jump on that. After my routine, I cleaned up and did some cleaning. Then I was working on video editing, and you can see right here, video editing. I left it where it was. And then that was my work session 1. My work session 2 on Tuesday is normally my songwriting group. But I went and visited Jeff, and we got into some good conversation, and I just kind of lost track of time. And so that was my work session. He gave me lots of good ideas and good things to think about. So I just finished that, and I'm back up here, and I'm thinking about dinner and what I'm gonna do with the evening. I like to do some more video editing because it's fun for me, and I was kind of getting into it, and then I like to step away after a couple hours from projects, because if I work more than 2 hours on one thing, I start to hyper focus on it and my brain starts going. So I usually 2 hours, I take a break. So yeah, I'll probably do that this evening, have my dinner, and do some more video editing. Then I don't know what. The night is just mine. So probably I have a lot of options. I kind of want to play guitar, and I kind of want to watch some Critical Role, and I kind of want to my brain is going. I'm thinking about smoking a lot, cigarettes, and I'm trying to distract myself. My energy level is surprisingly high, even though I didn't get any sleep last night, and I didn't take a nap today. So I want to keep an eye on that, because that's one indicator that maybe some hypomania is coming on. is that I don't sleep and I still have a lot of energy. Another indicator can be that I get chatty. And that's just the very start. That's just like the first couple signs. So if I can do something relaxing, bring down the energy level in here, I'll probably have some hot chocolate this evening and watch something calming and just have a nice relaxing evening. So, okay, gonna get moving. I'm out for a little walk in the rain. Picked up some snacks and some dinner. And it's just starting to sprinkle, which is kind of nice. So I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna go back, have some dinner, and relax. Good morning. Cheers. Happy Wednesday. I had another rough night of sleep, but I did get some sleep. It took me until about, I think it was about 4 in the morning the last time I got up and happened to glance at the clock, but I fell asleep around 4:35, woke up at 7. And I feel a little rested, but I feel really worn down as well. I have therapy this morning at 9, and I'm looking forward to that. I've been chatting this morning with my best friend Kayla via text, and that's been nice. Last night I got a late night phone call from my son's sister, whose name is Clarissa, and she's a wonderful person. And it was really nice to hear from her because I hadn't heard from her in years. And when my son was young, a long time ago, there was a time where it was me, Clarissa's mom, and Clarissa. And Clarissa was, I think, 4 years old when I met her. And you know, I was dating her mom. And I kind of rolled into, you know, a positive father figure in that developed family. And then we had my son Tyler. So my son has a sister. She lives up in Alaska, on a little island in Alaska. And she's a real go-getter. I'm super proud of everything that she's accomplished in life. So it was really nice to talk to her last night. And then we got this app where we can send video messages back and forth. So she sent me one last night, showed me a little bit of her view in Alaska and the night sky. And I sent her a good morning video. So that was really nice today, to make that old connection, because she means a lot to me as a person, and I consider her family. Me, my son, and Clarissa, I feel like are a family that has this really close kind of, this deep connection, and shared a lot of hard times together. So that was wonderful. I'm sitting here having my coffee and comedy in my little Disney cup. And I'm not doing my gratitude journal this morning. I'm just very exhausted. But I am grateful this morning. Grateful that I got to connect with Clarissa. I sent some messages to Tyler. I got to connect with Kayla this morning. So I'm feeling kind of positive. I'm still very anxious and nervous about smoking. And my mind is often thinking about, oh my God, I don't have any cigarettes. What am I gonna do? And I get really nervous. This morning I've been thinking about, next week I'm going on a trip to Kansas City to do a mental health talk. And I'm nervous because I don't feel super stable since quitting smoking. My mood and my thoughts really kind of ping pong around. I haven't settled yet. So I do have a layer of anxiety today, even though I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm tired. So I'll continue on with my day. I'm gonna have some coffee and comedy, and then I'm gonna do my therapy, and then individual therapy, and then I'm gonna work through my routine. I'm out walking. It's cold, yucky, and rainy out, and super windy, and I'm gonna get hit by a car. But my day was after therapy. I went through my routine, and then I laid down and tried to get some sleep. And that was my work session because it's kind of my priority right now. And I didn't get any sleep. I got frustrated. And so I got up and went down and visited my neighbor who is having tech issues. And I was getting frustrated with the tech issues, trying to fix something that I didn't really understand. So I'm out for a walk because I'm kind of frustrated, and I just need to kind of burn off some steam. And so that's what I'm doing. And this evening, my thoughts are really ping-ponging everywhere. This evening I'm gonna make some brownies, I know that. And I'm going to a class with muscle music called Hating Marketing Less, which is really helpful for musicians. I don't like marketing. I know a lot of musicians don't like marketing themselves, so this is about how to hate it less. Okay, I'm gonna go walk and we'll see how the evening goes. I had a hungry man meal of Cajun fried chicken, green beans, and mashed potatoes. It was pretty good. I got the shower running. It's very cold and wet and rainy and windy. It's always windy where I live, but I thought a hot shower would feel good. And I'm almost anxious about trying to go to sleep tonight, that maybe I won't sleep again. It'll be a long, hard night. So I'm having some hot chocolate. That usually helps. I had dinner. I was gonna take a hot shower, check in and say hey to Jeff, and then go to bed early. It's only dinner time right now, but I'm already looking at bed, so we'll see what happens next. Good morning. It is a happy Thursday, and I'm getting up. I slept pretty well last night, which the last couple days I haven't been sleeping well. It was hard for me to fall asleep. I was tossing and turning, but when I finally did, I did. I slept hard, and woke up about 6 this morning, and my body was very sore. I was a little discombobulated, if that's the right word, and a little confused. But I woke up, made my coffee, did my gratitude journal, which I realized I hadn't really done too much lately, just because the mornings have been tough. So today I'm sitting here relaxing, doing my coffee and comedy. I'm not actually watching comedy. There's a couple families on YouTube that I enjoy watching. One of them is the Graham family, and they're a nice family that lives in Slovakia, and they enjoy learning about the US, and they hope to come over here. Another family I watch is a New Zealand family called My New Zealand Family, and they're big fans of the United States, and they just came over here and visited and vlogged about it. So I like watching their vlog and stuff. It's a nice, wholesome show. So it's put me in a good mood this morning. My mood is feeling pretty good. It is very cold, very snowy, and very rainy, kind of ice rain today. So I'm grateful that I had all my supplies here today. I didn't have to go out and get coffee or milk or anything. I could wake up, do my coffee and comedy in the nice warm apartment. So I'm taking my time this morning. I don't have a big day today, thankfully. Tonight I have the Toonfoolery open mic. My favorite show, Critical Role, is going to be live tonight on Twitch. And I did my gratitude journal, so I kind of have a free day to do something creative, take care of me. It's been a rough couple days, couple weeks. So I wanted to kind of be kind to myself today and maybe do something fun that I enjoy. Let's see. What else is going on? I think that's it for now. I'm in no hurry. It's still 7 in the morning. I don't have to be anywhere. So I'm just gonna sit and have a nice, quiet, slow morning. Text with some friends, see how they're doing. And that's about it. I'll get moving on my routine here when I damn feel like it. I'll probably get moving on my routine within the next hour. So, all right, checking in, and I'll see you later. Hello, so I finished my routine. I kind of didn't really want to get moving today, and I didn't have, it's one of those mornings where I just didn't have the motivation, and I was really anxious about going through another day without struggling with the smoking and everything. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And that happens to me often, and what I do is what I did today is I'm sitting here having my coffee and comedy, and I'm grumpy Kev, and it would be very easy for me to look at future Kev. Like I take a look at future Kev, and there's two options here for me. There's one, I can sit here at my creative station all day and be occupied. This is setup is really set up for that, and I could be smoking cigarettes all day. I could choose to do that, and it would be a very easy day. But I would feel like shit. And future Kev, looking at future Kev later on today, near the end of the day, I would not be proud of myself. And I do like to try to do things that make me proud of myself. So while I'm sitting here, I also think about the other option of future Kev, which is to open up the window shades in here and be active and not smoke and be non-smoking Kev and be productive. And so when I look at that Kev, grumpy Kev first kind of goes, fuck you. I don't want to do that. That seems like a lot of work. And then as I sit there and have my coffee and comedy, I'm doing that. I'm looking at future Kev options for how I'm gonna feel later. And eventually I do realize that the happier of the two Kevs is the one that gets up, opens the window shades, and does the harder things today, which is not smoke cigarettes and get moving and be productive. So after my coffee and comedy, that's what got me up and out of my creative station, which can often get me trapped here. And it got me moving in my shower. So now I just finished my shower. I'm gonna open up the shades, probably turn on some music, and clean up the apartment. I don't want to sit back down here because I can often get lost in time sitting at my little creative station. Something that used to help me was my dog. My dog having to take my dog out or give her loves and attention would often take me away from my creative station and or get me up and out of bed and get me moving outside. I don't have my dog this year because she passed away at the end of last year. So I'm having to do these things by my own discipline and my own motivations. So thinking about future Kev, do I want to take the easy road of sit here and do creative, maybe, you know, this whole setup with my guitars and everything is within hand reach, could keep me occupied all day. I could smoke cigarettes and eat junk food. That's a really easy day. But I would not be happy, and I would be grumpy and sad, and I wouldn't be proud of myself for today. At the end of the day, I would feel like I wasted the day. And I'm grateful to be here today. So I want to do something that'll make happy Kev, which is get up, do my routine, open the windows, put on some music, do some cleaning, move around, get off the internet, and just take some time to be present in the moment. So I did my routine. I'm about to turn on the music, open the shades, and just kind of do some cleaning around here and start my day. I have a work session in a couple hours, so I'm just gonna kind of stay away from this area. I might play some guitar, that's okay, but stay away from the digital stuff for the next couple hours. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I would bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, and my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, and my sweetheart. I don't know if you can see, it's snowing out, which is really nice. It was a rain, and I woke up with a little layer of snow outside, but having these windows open, watching the snow fall, the wind blow, and being nice and warm in here, it's kind of nice. So it's a pretty nice day, and yeah, with all these windows open, watching the snow, it's giving me a nice feeling. My energy level is going up, I can feel it. I do have a layer of anxiety, and so the music wasn't really doing it for me, so I have one of my favorite episodes of Critical Role going through here. And I'm just doing some cleaning, keeping busy before my first work session. My pain level is going down. My mood is going up, but that anxiety is, I'm carrying a backpack of anxiety with me today. But all in all, things are going for the more positive. So I'm getting to become, I feel like future happy Kev. So I want to keep that feeling going today. I did some cleaning up, feel pretty good. I was gonna sit down and with my guitar, I was gonna sit down with my guitar and just go over some music. When I first started doing music a long time ago, and it was before the internet was really available, it was kind of seen as a, if you went out and you had sheet music that you were using, you were kind of seen as a newbie when I was young. So the advice that was given to me is, if you want to be a professional musician, have 50 songs in your head ready to go. And I really glued to that advice when I was young. And I have a pretty good memory for lyrics. I just, you know how some people remember lyrics and really easily, and so it comes easy for me, but it comes through repetition as well. I always have in my book my 50 songs that are in my head, and I kind of keep a list, and adding in new songs. I have more than 50 now, but it's just something that it's not really necessary these days. People go up on stage all the time with sheet music and iPads and things like that. But it feels good for me to work on my memory like that, so I like to keep adding in songs. And it's kind of like skateboard tricks. When you learn a new trick, you lose an old one. And that's the way it is with songs. If you don't play them every once in a while, you lose them. And they're no longer a song you can just pull out of your hat at any given time. So that's just something I personally like to do, is just continue to work on learning and memorizing new songs, as well as going back and playing the songs that I haven't played in a long time, just to keep them fresh. So I have some time to sit and play guitar before my work session. I don't consider guitar work or play. I kind of consider it both. And I like that it's not digital. It's not me sitting at a computer. It's me working on my muscle memory, improving my brain. Singing is a breathing exercise, so it relaxes me. And there's one way to get to Carnegie Hall, they say, and that's practice, practice, practice. So I enjoy practice, and I probably have a very non-traditional view at practice, but I do enjoy my practice, and I practice a lot. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna sit and just kind of go through some of my old songs, cover songs, and work on some new cover songs that I've been just thinking about learning. And I often choose songs that are gonna help me grow as a performer, or as a guitar player, or as a singer. I rarely choose songs because people say, you should learn that song. I usually just learn the songs that I enjoy playing, give me fulfillment to sing, and help me grow as an artist. So, all right, I'm gonna get to it. And I see the bad moon rising, and I see the trouble on the way, and I see the earthquakes, lightning, and I see the bad times today. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. And I hear the hurricanes blowing. I know the end is coming soon. And I fear rivers overflowing. And I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't come around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. you got your things together. Hope you quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather when one eye is taken for an eye. Don't come around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't come around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, I'm gonna go out in the yuck and go for a walk, and just to get my body moving, my brain distracted, and try to enjoy it. And then I think I'll probably go visit my neighbor Jeff, see how he's doing. I cooked my brownies, and they came out nice and mediocre. You can see them here. So I ate one. I had one for Jeff, and I made 3. So I could use a nap, but I want to get good sleep tonight. So I figured I'd take a walk out in the cold rain, kind of wake me up a bit. Visit with Jeff, and then just have a nice chill evening. I have Toonfoolery open mic at 6, and I didn't even check what time it is. Okay, I missed it. It started a while ago, but I'm gonna check in and, I don't know, I set my alarm to remind me, but I guess I missed it this week. Bummer, I was making brownies. Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk, come back and have a chill evening. Good morning, happy Friday. It's a cold, chilly one. I have to get up and run to the store to get coffee and milk. I'm out of coffee, I'm out of milk. So it's good to be up and out in the cold. It gets the blood flowing, the dopamine going, and it wakes me up. I didn't get an ounce of sleep last night. 0 sleep. And I'm really disappointed in that, because I got some good sleep, and after, I don't know, it's just been a lot of not sleeping and sleeping. And I kind of had a busy day planned today, and I was gonna go into Boston and visit a friend. I don't know how possible that's gonna be. I'm in a lot of pain, and I haven't slept, so I'm not gonna make any decisions till I have my coffee and comedy. See you in a while. I have made it through my routine. Took my meds, took a shower, and I'm very tired, and my pain level is really high. Kind of realized from Monday to now, I've only had 1 night of sleep. So 4 nights, and only one of them was sleep. So I want to get that to happen today. I'm gonna go visit with my neighbor Jeff, just because it's grounding, as I prepare my head to go for a walk. I thought I would go for a walk, and hopefully that'll get me prepared to maybe fall asleep. So that's my plan. I'm very tired, but as much as I lay down, I don't fall asleep. Sometimes it's because my thoughts are going everywhere. And sometimes it's because I have these physical somatic feelings that make my body jump everywhere. And I also have this kind of fear of falling asleep into the unconsciousness. That's kind of underlined. I don't really think about it. I just know it's there. When I start to fall asleep, my body, my brain wakes me up. All right. So that's my plan. I'm gonna try to stick to it. My mood. My mood is hopeful that today will go well. I'm not depressed. I'm just ready for some good sleep. I visited with Jeff, but I wasn't feeling very present, and because I'm sleepy, so rather than go for a walk, I'm gonna lay down. And I didn't visit for very long. Shortly after I sat down, I realized I should go to sleep. So I feel like I can, so I'm going to. And I'll check in later. I spent much of the afternoon trying to take a nap, but it didn't take. I didn't get any sleep. And if I took a nap now, it's about dinner time. I kind of wanted to get up and get something to eat. And I figured going out would wake me up, give me some energy. I don't want to nap now because it'll be too late, and I won't sleep tonight. So I'm gonna go get some dinner. I just went and I'm feeling a little better. I just went and visited with Jeff after running to the store. And we just hung out for about a half hour and chit-chatted. And I'm kind of tired, but I think it's a little early to head to bed. I feel like if I head to bed now, I'll just toss and turn like I did all day. So I don't really want to do that. So I'm just gonna create a nice relaxing evening for me. I have meatloaf and mashed potatoes for dinner. I'm gonna make that, and I think I might play a little guitar, do something that's not sitting in front of the screen and watching, just watching TV and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm looking forward to my dinner. So. Cheers! Happy Saturday. I woke up and I slept really well last night. It took me a while to fall asleep and I got really frustrated. My brain was kind of ping-ponging everywhere. The internal dialogues were very loud and multiple, and I couldn't control all of them. So it was tough, but I somehow, at some point, fell asleep, and I woke up this morning before my alarm, and about just before 9, I set my alarm for 9. I didn't really have anything to wake up for. Today is Saturday, but I didn't want to sleep all day either. So I woke up, turned my alarms off, and started with my coffee and comedy. I sent out some texts. And the first thing I did was I didn't have any milk. So I got up and slowly kind of walked to the store in my pajamas, got some milk, came home, made my coffee. That early morning, cold air in the morning, getting out, getting sunlight in my eyes, kind of increases my mood a little bit and my motivations a little bit, and kind of settles my mind, a lot like comedy does. It brings down the dramatic thoughts in my head. And so I came back, had my coffee and comedy. I was texting with some friends saying good morning, how are you today? And now I'm up, I'm through my routine. I took my meds, I took a shower, I'm opening the shades. I don't really have anything going on, but I want to keep busy. I'm not smoking, and I'm feeling a little more grounded, a little less dramatic in my brain. So I have a friend coming over, my friend Dan, and he just wanted someone to hang out with, so I said, well, come on over. So he's gonna come over and hang out. I'm gonna do a little dishes, and I'm listening to my show Critical Role. My brain has quieted down a bit. I do hear some things. I don't often talk about it, but I do get auditory hallucinations that are very minor because I take an antipsychotic, so it keeps everything down. But in this apartment, what seems to happen is it sounds like there's someone talking in my bathroom, and which is just the only other room here. And but it clearly sounds like someone's talking, and sometimes there's multiple people talking, and it's through the wall, so it's hard to understand everything that's being said, and it's easy, through time, it's easy for me to disregard. And I don't get really the visual hallucinations very much anymore. I think that was maybe more trauma-based, and I don't know if that's a thing. I should probably look into that. I'm kind of working on my trauma now, but I used to see a lot of shadow people and scary things, but that hasn't happened in a number of years. So, all right, so I'm waiting for my friend Dan. Next week, I'm going to Kansas City to talk on a panel about psychosis, and I have some questions to review today. Just as I've read them over, and I'm just kind of thinking about my answers and stuff. And then there'll be a Q&A and stuff like that. I'll take you all on my journey to Kansas City next week. But I'm kind of prepping for that today, and we have a meeting about it tonight. So, okay, that's been a 4-minute chicken. And I'm feeling pretty good. My mood is pretty good. You can see probably I'm in a good mood, kind of happy. And my pain level is pretty high, but I'm moving nice and slow, taking it easy, taking my time, just moving along. Hello, so it is Sunday, and I slept really well last night, so I'm feeling pretty good today. My mood is still up and down a lot, but I woke up this morning and my pain level was high, my mood was kind of down, and I jumped into my routine. I had my coffee and comedy, and during that time I was kind of having to decide again, did I want to be grumpy Kev today, or did I want to be happy Kev today? And watching my show and chatting with friends, I decided I want to be happy Kev today. So I got up, went through my routine, opened up the shades, and I just visited with my neighbor Jeff. I also reviewed the vlog for the week this morning, which is really good. I kind of look at it as a peer specialist and kind of see things that I can improve on next time, and give myself a little pats in the back, because I often don't remember what just happened. I kind of live in today. So it's nice to review and adjust for next week. So next week I'm excited for, because I'll be going to Kansas City. I often work and collaborate with an organization called Students with Psychosis, and they are doing an event, a national mental health conference that's happening in Kansas City, and I will be a part of that on a panel discussion. So I'll be happy to bring the vlog along. Stay tuned next week for the next episode for the trip to Kansas City with Students with Psychosis. So that kind of does it for the week. It was really a week, I feel like looking back, it was a week of me managing my mood while having to deal with insomnia. It was hard to manage the insomnia because I was focusing on managing my mood. Um, and I think I did pretty good. I didn't have any crazy crashes or do anything that I regret. And I took pretty good care of myself, got some food in me, and just tried to remember to take it easy on me. Um, what I have been doing is I'm not wearing it right now, but I've been wearing a ring when I don't get sleep. The next day I wear a ring that reminds me, hey, you didn't get sleep, try to take it easy on yourself today. And so I've been wearing that ring throughout the week, just to remind me to take it easy and let your body get back into sleeping mode again. So I feel like I did a pretty good job. I hope my insomnia settles down. I've had, I think, 2 good nights of pretty decent sleep. It still takes me hours to fall asleep, 3 or 4 hours of moving around and thinking, and I think I said somatic feelings is actually tactile. Like I get these tactile feelings throughout my body that I can't stop moving, and I without realizing it, I go like this while I'm falling asleep, and I realize it and I stop. But that's why I get a little dot here sometimes of blood in the morning, because I bonk myself and I don't realize that I'm doing it until I wake myself up. So my brain has a real problem with sleeping, and I'm working in my individual therapy on trying to kind of dig at the roots as to why that is. It's always been this way. I've just kind of accepted it as part of my life. So, and I go through long periods of sleeping pretty well, and then go through periods where I'm not doing so well. So I just work on managing my mood during those periods. Also, with quitting smoking, it's been harder to manage my mood because I'm getting waves of anxiety, waves of symptom heightening. I'm getting lots of dialogues that I don't really have control over, that are really beat me up and stuff. And just my symptoms flare up and then they settle down, and they flare up and they settle down since I haven't been smoking. And that really hasn't settled down a lot. They said, give it a week or two, and it's been 2 weeks, and I'm spending a lot of time just trying to keep my mood under control. So that's been my week. Thanks for tuning in and for listening to me jabber on for this long. And I hope you enjoyed and were able to get something out of this. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Say you never miss your water now, till the well run dry. You never miss your water now, till your well run dry. Yeah, you never miss your woman. trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I would bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. But I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, and my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, and my